welcome back to DuckDuckOtaku, the very best in low-cost cosplay and props. So in this video, we're going to be making Deku's yellow, cute little backpack. I looked around a lot and I haven't found an inexpensive version of his backpack that's for cosplaying, which is really sad because it's really cute and I really like it. I won't be making the entire backpack because that's not how I roll on this channel. I already have the backpack and I'm just going to be making it into Midoriya's backpack. I got this backpack from Goodwill. Still got the tag on it. It was $2.22. Good backpack. It's got the little flap like his does backpacks. And these are actually curtains that were, I don't know what the price tag went, but I believe they were $3. And so those are our main materials. You're going to need fabric glue, tape, scissors, seam ripper, pencil and paper, sewing pins. Step 1, using your paper and using your scissors and your pins, so all this stuff, you're going to pin paper to sections of the backpack. And everywhere there's a section, you want a piece of paper. You don't want like 2 or 3 big pieces of fabric over the entire backpack or else you'll get like weird lumps and it just won't look as good. You also want your paper to be bigger than the section, because you're going to be folding it over anyways. How you add a section is you get paper, you look at, for example, this is one section right here. Have a piece of paper, have another piece of paper. And all I would be doing is looking at, okay, the section ends around here, comes up around here, and ends there. I would get my pins, poke them through, so I have one side of that section done. But then, this section's still open. I'd get another piece of paper and just layer it over. And then I look at it and see, make sure it's covering that section completely. And it is. So I don't need to trim that, but if I did, I'd just look at it and go, okay, I need to trim it a little bit there, a little bit there. Tape them together, that way when I take all the pins out and it's just pieces of paper, I can lay them over the fabric and I have to kind of guesstimate like how close the papers went to each other, if they're really one piece or not, or that's why they're being taped together. To do is move anything that's kind of in the way. For example, this has a little patch right here, and there's also this zipper pocket thing which I don't need, so I'm going to be cutting these off. And the seam ripper is to get at any type of little thing right here. You can use scissors or you could just leave it on there, but it's going to be a lot nicer looking if you remove it. Okay, it's off. Seam rippers are great. I do recommend buying one. Okay, and now we're going to remove this piece. Okay, so I'm actually not going to be able to remove this top piece entirely because it's just sewn in with these 2 layers, and if I cut through that, then they would come apart and then I'd have a big hole in the bag. So I am not going to do that. I'm going to trim the neon as far as I can. Okay, so here is the backpack so far. Okay, so I have all my sections right here. I have my curtains right here. So my curtains have pattern on them, so I will have to be careful not to get the pattern on the backpack, but hopefully yours do not have a pattern on it. But these were just the cheapest and the yellowest they had. But I'm basically just going to be laying out the fabric and then putting a section over it and then just cutting it. Okay, so with every section you have, you want to start out in the corner, that way you can work your way out and around. And you just use less fabric this way. To make sure that your section pieces aren't moving around on the fabric while you're cutting, I recommend you pin them down and then cut. And you can also keep the pieces on there, that way you can kind of remember and tell where each section goes in relation to the backpack. Okay, and here I have my first one. Okay, so we have all the pieces all cut out and we have the backpack ready to go. This is where the fabric glue comes in. A little hint, since you'll be holding and gluing a lot, you might want to give your hand a break because your hand might start to cramp up, which is what happened to me when I was doing the trial run of this. My hand hurt for like the rest of the day, so take a break when you need it. Probably gonna hurt your hand after a while. The other thing is, since you'll be gluing this on, and it is permanent glue that I'm using at least, go slow and steady. It's okay to take your time, it's okay to take a little bit longer to make sure you get the lines all really good. Another important part of step 3 is that you know the order, you know how you're gonna do it, and which pieces are gonna go first. Okay, to show everyone how this is done, I have the back strap and have the piece that goes over it. As you can see, I cut it way too big because I was paranoid about not having enough. So I'm definitely going to be trimming this down a little bit. So you can just take out the pins, put it in the paper, and I have it ready to go right on the strap. It's as close to here as it can be. Then it folds back under. That way, looks like that. And I'm going to be gluing it in the inside, just like so. I want to make sure mud gray is covered. So make sure I don't have all the frayy bit. It's folded over, and then it'll be folded over again as much as possible, but it might not be on the inside, but that's okay because no one sees the very insides of the straps. I'm going to be applying just a little bit around here. Fold it over, all ready to go. I'm going to apply it. You just got to press it in. It dries pretty, or it'll stay, but it won't be completely dry for a little while. I believe it completely, like, fully dries after 24 hours. So yeah, first piece is on right here. I'm just going to apply glue straight on down there. You want to make sure that you have it pulled tight. That way it's on there all the way, and there's no little weird bumps and stuff. And then around here, you have to be a little bit careful. Basically the same thing you did up here, that little fold, you're going to be doing right up here as well. And then you're just going to fold it over again, and that's what the first little strap looks like. So that's basically what you're going to be doing over the entire bag. Okay, so now the backpack is pretty much done. You could end it here, but I think we can go a little bit farther, and he does have pockets on the sides and on the front, so we're going to try and add at least the pocket on the front. I would add them on the sides, but it's a little bit too small over here, and I don't want to interfere with the zipper. How you make pockets? Basically, you're going to have it folded here and here, but all you're going to glue is the three sides. You're not going to glue the top, you're just going to have that like that. Don't glue up here, just glue the sides. The flap, you're going to do the three going to be glued like this, and then glue it down here, and it's going to be folded over. I recommend gluing the flap down, and then gluing this part down. So it goes like that. And that's everything. The Deku backpack is now finished. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be plus ultra of you if you like, comment, and subscribed. If not, that's okay. Quack, quack, quack. Bye, guys. Somebody